Hello guys, Nightspectre here, and I'm here to show off a new game with Nidalee. It went alright, so I thought, hey, why not give it a shot, shall we? I'm not saying this is a good gameplay footage because, you know, my elo isn't that high on normal. Well, it's not even high on rank, to be honest, but it doesn't really matter because I like to play with friends. Even though the only friend now will be Beertap, who will be trying out a new character who is OP as balls, I might add. Well, I just find her to be OP, alright. She doesn't have a heal, but for the rest, 80% slow, that's insane. And all the other things are quite insane, considering. But it doesn't matter, so I'm gonna show off the ability power Nidalee, so focusing on spears and heals and maybe, well, kitty clawing and all that stuff. So normally I used to play Nidalee as a hybrid, both attack damage and ability power combined. So you have spear damage, but you still have kind of kitty damage. However, because they, well, long time ago, they nerfed Nidalee's heal. So now it's only like 75% of your ability power gets converted into the bonus healing. So now it's better to either choose all out AD or all out AP. Oh, hi Leeson, Leeson. And yeah, that's why I'm gonna try for now to go all out AP. I've tried all out AD as well, it's fun. It was maybe also great against such a team to go all out AD. Doesn't really matter when they're squishy like that. But when you play against a heavy team with a lot of armor or magic resistance, then it might be better for you because you're still squishy as an Nidalee, unless you go very tanky, but then you won't be able to do any damage. It would be better to go for ability power and an early void staff then, probably. So yeah, normally you should begin with boots and health pots, but I really couldn't give less of a care. So yeah, I'm going to last hit. I don't know where Lee Sin is. Oh, hi Lee Sin. I'm not so really impressed by laning Lee Sins lately. They're not doing that great. They're very good junglers, and I think they should just focus on doing that. Ooh, I missed that one. What a pity. What a pity indeed. Now, actually, I haven't really seen the new champion Lulu in early play, so I might just check there. There's no use for me to look at this because I'll last hit everything from now. So yeah, they're both brush camping sons of bitches. And they shoot with laser beams that can go in two directions at once. So that's kinda cool. Though this lane seems to be very passive. Oh look, it's a critter! So yeah, it has a silence like Soraka. You can either cast it on someone else or your own team. If you cast it on your own team, they'll get movement speed bonus and ability power. And quite a lot, to be honest. Rank 1 gave me like 20 extra ability power when he casted it on myself. So that's impressive. See, every last hit. Not missing anything here. Checo trying to do a counter jungle, though he waited a tad too long, but he's placing boxes like a madman. However, Nunu doesn't really want to go for his golems. What a pity. That could have been awesome. Again, I leveled up. I'm level 3 and I first went for the bushwhack because it gives jungle control very early on, so I don't need to do it while I'm laning. And after that I go for the heal because, you know, sustain is good. And then normally, well, you go for another rank in heal. On high elo, that should be what you are doing. You don't need spear early on. Though I really like the spear damage on the early game, even by just the base damage itself. So if you're able to hit a spear on early level, it does so much damage. And because I was aiming to be a spear Nidalee, Nunu ganking, but Sheko is there as well, so I'm not too sure what he's trying there. Look at those lasers, look at that slow. And she even got movement speed bonus, so... Huh? So yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, leveling the spear first. Well, normally you shouldn't do that. Normally you level your heal first and then you go for spear, or try to at least do it evenly. Try to do like rank 4 heal and have a rank 3 spear then. But hey, this is low elo, they don't even dodge. At first I will throw my spears at where I think they're going to run, but then I realize I'll just throw where they are and then they'll just walk into it. You will see it eventually. Nunu again with a gank, and I think that'll be the end of Corki. However, apparently Lulu was able to kill the other Lulu first. Nice job, chap. And now I'm getting aggressive as well, because I think that Corki will get away. Oh, and even Lulu managed to get away, so that was impressive. Ah, yeah, that's what happens. Someone stayed at the tower for no apparent reason, right about here, and Vayne only had to shot him once. Pitiful display. Pitiful display. Shameful display! I can't do it, as you might as well be aware. Yeah. Ooh, look at that spear damage on level 5. It's probably rank 3, yeah. So normally you don't do that. However, that was quite a clutch spear between the two minion waves. That's what you're aiming for. Quite literally. I'm such a kidder. Yeah, I missed the spear because I wanted to trap so badly. I mean a creep. I should have gone for the creep first and then throw a bushwhack down, because Nunu was bottom when he was last seen. So I know Nunu's up fast, but still. Don't be so paranoid. Come on, don't be so paranoid. Is there aggression from the Cassiopeia? Probably. Well, against the Cassiopeia, it's really best that you take boots first instead of the Doran's ring. And if you really need a Doran's ring as a Morgana, just push. Well, okay, it's kind of hard to push against the Cassiopeia, but just port back whenever you got the money for the Doran's ring, and then buy it. It's like only 400 G, so well, 475 of course. So it's not that much. However, you don't want to miss creep. Nunu making the mistake of showing himself, so now I'm able to run away like a glove. Horror, being a bit retarded of me, tried to do some extra damage. However, I couldn't care less. Lee Sin getting hit by my spear and is almost dead. I don't think I'll be able to get him because, you know, whee, that's why. So yeah, I won't be able to get him. And Nunu is slowing me like a boss. However, Nunu will make quite a mistake. He wants to feast upon a minion, and then he dies. He manages to flash away, however I'm a humanoid now, so spear on you. Well, he had the mistake by running over the tower side, and then if you want to dodge you have to go to the right, so all I needed to do was aim my spear a bit more to the right and he wouldn't have been able to dodge us regardless. It's even worse when they walk here, then there's no escaping from the spear, so if you're fighting in Nidalee, try to run around here. I can understand your minions blocking the way, so sometimes you'll just be dead. Just don't go and feast a minion right next to me when there's a Shaco in the bush, not that you could have known. Now then, I'm gonna push this lane and then probably go back or doing some jungle patrolling. Because a spear Nidalee's strength is of course the poke, the spear poke. For the spear poke you need quite the mana. And what can give you more mana? Of course, it's the ancient golem buff. Or as we professionals call it, the blue buff. Ah yeah. So here I'm thinking of going against Lee Sin, however I forgot that he went back, so he was able to buy items while I didn't really had any items whatsoever, so I'll die here thanks to the ignite. Which did about 25%, yes, 25%. One ignite, 25%. Really made me angry. So Lulu taking the blue. Normally you would give it to her Morgana, of course. Where is Morgana? Oh, she died as well. Ah, we're die partners. So yeah, sorry I didn't saw Morgana die. I was too busy watching myself die. I won't make that mistake next time. If I see someone else die, I'll just go for them instead. Then I could say, oh, you must have seen what happened at top lane. It was a fluke. I was so lucky. No, I played retarded there. However, look at my gear now. Another Doran's ring and an early sorcerer's shoes. Which I will regret later on because that Nunu slow is very, very slow. No, that doesn't mean you don't have to go for sorcerer's shoes. They have amazing magic penetration for the amount of money they're worth. Well, they're almost the most expensive shoes. I think Merc Threads are a bit more expensive. I don't know, maybe they're equal. And here I go. Now that I have items, I think I'm gonna kill Nidalee Sin. I'm not too sure though. Die, Duchess. That was, well, the only throw I could have used to hit him, but then the minions of course are a great shield for Nidalee spears. Imagine that spear not having that. So, Shaco dying against the enemy Lulu. Lulu. And now I realize that there's a little fat bastard going for blue. And I see my friend here, so I throw, she stun locks, and then we kill. Now where is Lee Sin? Because else I'm just going to do blue. Oh, there is Lee Sin. Ah, he didn't want to go through here. Wisely of him to go through that bush, however he stayed there. Oh, nice dodge by Lee Sin. I'll have to give him that. However, dodge this, Lee Swin. Blind spear attack, go! Yeah. He didn't even expect that. Not even I expected that. Well, except now because I've played this game. Yeah, I played it good. Nice red dot there, proving that I know how much damage my auto attacks almost do. Not really, it proves I'm a complete locker. And I'm missing that one, that's a pity. Just trying to spear, ooh, missing another one. And now I've noticed Nunu being here. However, Nunu is scared because he walked on my trap again. So I'm not gonna show myself into the enemy jungle yet. I've seen that Shaco placed a small little Shaco. So I'm gonna push this lane and then I'm gonna check for blue. So yeah, Cassiopeia has been uncovered by the Shaco trap, which can mean only one thing: Nunu has started. Bam! Now, normally, when you throw your spear, you want to step back as far as possible because the spear hit counts for the the further you are with Nidalee spear, the more damage it does. Just have to make sure you guys know that, but I'm pretty sure you do. So the further you are away while you throw your spear, the better, because it only counts on hit, not where you throw it, but where you are when it hits. So the further you are, the more damage it will do. However, there's a maximum, I think 250%, I'm not sure. I'll check it out right now. Yes, 250 is the max damage, so doesn't really matter if you're getting even further away than the maximum range of your spear. So you could just approach your enemy. And actually, what's the difference between 235% and 250? Well, I know there's a difference, don't get me wrong, but still, they'll die either way. One spear won't be enough to kill them, however, a spear and then a bite will. And that's really the good thing about spear Nidalees. Your spear will damage them to below, well, at the beginning of the game, to below 70%, no, let's say 60%, and then your swipe, bounce, takedown combination will take them down. Funny enough. I have 1600 gold, so after this lane I'm going to probably buy a needlessly large rod, because needlessly sounds like Nidalee. There's a reason. Yes. No, there isn't. However, I'm very proud that I just realized that, so that's why. The passive of Lulu is even overpowered. Look at that. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. 3 auto attacks. However, apparently it doesn't work on turrets, which would have been insane, to be honest. Oh, Lulu getting caught by Lulu. However, Lulu missing the slow. And Shaco is actually in the bush. However, that's a big vein you got there. Ooh, damage must have been dealt rather greatly. Nice ultimate actually from Lulu. Imagine a Cho'Gath with that ultimate. That would be awesome. Someone do that. Put it in the comment section below when you did it. Not that you would. So yeah, they realized Nunu isn't here, and I realized I'm a cat. And I'm gonna try to hit them all, but I'm gonna fail immensely. Look at that, not a single one. And I easily could have had them all. So now it's Nunu who's going to counter jungle. Not too smart, at least we are protecting our blue. Nunu ran away, he's getting feared, exhaust goes off, and then BAM! The shackle from Morgana, that's a kill. Lulu getting caught, however managed to flash away. She's getting slowed though and turned into a cute little critter. And that's the end of her. So nicely done there. Oh no! My glory! My time to shine, and I ruined it. Well, I probably managed to hit a spear on him and then kitty formed the crap out of him. That's probably what happened. Cassiopeia trying to be aggressive there. 1v3. She might be able to. Oh, it's 1v4. She will not be able to. Am I going to push this tower? No, I really like this lane, so I'm going to farm creeps instead. Of course, my minions will destroy the tower by now, so it doesn't really matter what I do. Though I like killing creeps. And I've seen pros do it, so it must be good. And now to disappear, put a trap. And then push a tower? No, I'm gonna push again. Try to find some more minions. To ensure that, of course, Lee Sin doesn't receive minions. Now I have to run away. I'm going to get very cocky. I know I'm gonna fail my jump. This tree is big. So I'm gonna run back in and juke. Now wee, and now we shall see some fail. I got back. So yeah, nothing to see here. I'm getting out of here. Probably gonna buy me. Oh no, I have pots, so I should be fine. And blue will be about to spawn, I think. Well, I'm gonna put a trap there anyway. Though Lee Sin has warded here. Not a while ago. So Cassiopeia will know that I'm coming. So they're going to get me. Look at this. Look at this. They're trying to get me. Oh, Nunu is going to gank me. And I didn't really notice. However, a ping will come down, so I will know. Look right about now. So I see, oh, Nunu, alright. Nidalee, jump! Wee! From the bush to the other bush. Awesome being Nidalee. And now I'm going back. Because I do not trust the Nunu. And I want to spear. And here I thought, come on, shackle her, shackle her, shackle her, shackle her. Because if Morgana is able to shackle her where there's only our minions, I can throw a spear from as far as I like and it would be a hit. Considering I don't fuck it up, like, for example. But yeah, she wasn't shackled, so that's not the point I was trying to make. Here I'll probably hit a minion instead, but I tried to hit him between, but no, the minions were just gone, so they were pushing. And I got the minion that was where he was standing next to him, so it doesn't really matter what I did. I was unable to throw a spear, guys, I'm sorry. Though the magic will happen, I swear. Morgana getting pushed back by the Cassiopeia. She doesn't have any mana. Ooh, look who spawned over here. Ooh, oh yeah. And I managed to find me a trap. Traps are awesome. Ooh, he's warded. However, he did not ward the bush. So if I could stand in the bush, he wouldn't be able to see me. Which would be a pity, because I am going to steal his blue buff. Let's see whether or not this microphone can receive that. Ooh, Lee Sin is also defending the blue. They really don't want us having blue. However, he's running away. So that means blue time. Ooh, he just pushed and now step on a trap. So, you know, you have to run away. Man, I really hate. Traps actually do quite the damage. Ooh, especially when you get hit by a spear. I won't be able to hit him because I overpredict his movement. He was over here and I thought he was gonna run away. Now Lee Sin is getting cocky. However, I realize that the Cassiopeia is here and I don't want her ultimate on my ass. Bam! Spear on Lee Sin, making him pretty worthless. Now the nice feast from that Mundo. We're going first for Lee Sin. I hope that Morgana will survive, however it's her mistake for looking the Cassiopeia in the eyes, getting a double kill and then Spear of the Gods. Well, it's not really that hard of a spear, because where could it run to? The tri-bush, of course. And now I can get me blue. And Nidalee with blue is saying, haha, fuck you. That rhymes. Respect me. Ooh, Corky actually getting a kill. Will he get a double kill? No, he won't, because Vayne still had a heal, apparently. And I don't think... Oh, he misses his Q. Elsewhere he would have been dead. So yeah, Corky does not have heal, so... Normally they would have heal. That's how the meta goes, man. Carry gets heal, so the support can still go for the CV. de clairvoyance pour vous. Oh yeah, look at me lost it. When your ability power, your swipe does so much damage. Well, considering. It's still not a wow ability. Therefore, you have the spear. Now, I haven't bought a ward ever since I bought that one ward. Well, as long as you trap the place constantly when it's off cooldown, you really don't need wards. I can now feel if they can't walk here, well, they could pass it. I'm not too sure, maybe through here. And then they have to consider not walking into the brush, which is quite neat for the surprise attack on a Nidalee, because else, if they walk through here, I'm able to see them walk straight into a bush and then run away. Though I should trap here as well, because if they would go around, then I would be dead. And I don't have flash, so it would be very, very petrifying. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking, yeah, I could never live without you by my side. Now I'm scratching and missing because I'm getting a little impatient. And I was impatient. Ooh, there's going to happen a team fight. That's slow. Nunu is so potent. Ooh, Morgana actually trying to stun the Cassiopeia, but failing a bit. And now Shaco looked into the eyes. Nice ultimate by the Lulu. However, look here. I'm going for the assistance. If I'm able to throw a spear on the Cassiopeia, oh yeah. Lee Sin is going to kill me though, that's a pity. I thought he was going to walk alone, but his entire team was chasing me and I didn't realize it. So I'm doing damage, running away. My Q, oh it did. And then my heal was off cooldown, so I thought, yeah, cool. Oh, I cast it rather late, and then I thought, oh shit, and I failed my jump. So it's all a pity. A true pity indeed. Though Morgana should have gone after them. I mean, now she's going for them. However, here you see the awesome shield of Nunu. The epic failing of Corki, of course. Who could forget? Though he should be able to get Lulu. Well, not by his ultimate, but try to auto-attack Corki. Or you have exhaust. Use exhaust then. Though a Corki that only auto-attacks isn't really strong enough. You really need... Well, especially his armor penetration bullet spray thingy, that's quite strong. Oh, look, a critter! Will he be able to kill him? Well, one auto attack should be enough. Oh, guess what? It's not. That will be the end of Corki. Nice shield though, not enough. Beard Tap keeps taking the blue buff away from Morgana. Well, I don't mind. Ooh, he has to be careful though. Morgana is going to die because guess what? Black shield doesn't prevent physical damage. What? Yeah, I know. No, I wanted the Nunu so bad. It's too bad, stupid. Only Lee Sin remains. I really want my blue back. Let's see whether or not I'll make it. The Vayne preventing me from doing anything and pushing me back even. What a bastard. Yeah, I'm still trying to predict swing. I should stop doing that. See, they're not dodging at all. They're just standing still. So you're thinking, alright, fuck this. Leroy, spear right through them. Bam. See? Just throw where they are in low elo. You don't need to predict their movement at all. They just stand still. Ooh, I really want me a Cassiopeia. Though I'm too afraid. Someone said, well, they're gonna do the dragon. No, they're not. Lee Sin, where are you? What? No red? What a pity indeed. Oh, Shaco, you want dragon? Sure. Nice pull. I'll guess I'll assist. Ooh, Lee Sin, I want my blue. Ooh, missing my... And everyone is missing, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, Lee Sin taking the shot for Cassiopeia. She wouldn't have survived. He is far more tanky. I think he has a Hex Drinker. Let's check it out. Yes, he does. Realizing I'm a spear Nidalee, that's the right thing to do. So I should have maybe gone for an early Void Staff. Over predicting like a boss. Should have just shot the bush and it would have been fine. Though I'm not too sure why my team is following me. They should just be pushing here and I should be giving assistance from the side. However, we're all standing here. Scaring them off, making them walk like crazy, like fleas. I'm not able to spear like this, guys. I'm not. And here we're gonna fail all at once. Should have waited for Morgana, her her attack of coals. The shackle, dark binding, yeah, that's the name. So yeah, I've noticed Lee Sin going for that, and he's gonna do an amazing dodge. Though I don't know whether or not he realized it. However, you can't dodge this. And I know she was going for the stun. So I healed up my support who was tanking. Well, we don't have a tank, so that's a mistake. Another mistake, ignoring the Vayne. Everyone is ignoring the Vayne. So yeah, we're running the whole way. Her ultimate is really good for tanks, and here I make another mistake. Should have jumped over it very soon, and now I make another mistake. It doesn't really matter, I was dead either way. I couldn't escape a Vayne when she's chasing me so close. Could have tried though. Well, it doesn't matter. They can have it. They'll have a Baron out of it. If they're smart. Well, they're not stupid, I'll just say that. Spoiler, they'll have Baron. And blue apparently, and I don't even know who took it. It's a mystery for this cast. If you've managed to solve the mystery of who took the blue, put it in the comments below. So yeah, I was confused that my team went here and not to a Baron in order to stop them, but it really didn't matter. Lee Sin already had Baron. It would have been a suicidal mission apparently, I think. I got machine. So Lich Bane is a very important item for Spear Nidalees. I've already said this. If you follow my channel, which you probably don't do. Yeah, that's English. Ah, I could have taken those golems. Though I didn't want Lee Sin to push against my tower. It's my pride and joy. As long as your tower stands, you can be proud of yourself, of your prowess. Or is it prose? It's really written prowess. A prowess. Yeah, sorry. Just laughing with a worldwide language here. I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna check out blue because hey, there's a skill on the minimap. No, now that I'm spectator mode, I could check out for blue. Maybe Lulu took it. Lee Sin didn't have it. Cassio didn't have it. Lulu doesn't have it, so Nunu must have gotten it. Oh yeah, Law sitting with a spear. Very pro. Very pro indeed. Ooh, can I throw a spear right on time? No, I have Lich Bane. I can just throw my auto attack. Oh no, I don't have Lich Bane. It's still a Sheen. Ooh, it's Lulu versus Lulu. Lulu's gotten slowed. Morgana casting her ultimate and then again running away. That's not the point of your ultimate, Morgana. Though assistance is coming, Lulu is pretty low for me. Well, low enough. Am I able to hit her? Oh no, that's... Now they dodged, so nicely done there. You managed to dodge. Pretty damn pro of you. Oh, I can throw a spear. No, there was one minion. One minion. And now Lulu has been slowed, so that will be a free blue to the enemies. I managed to get the other one, Lulu. So that was kind of funny. Spear of the Gods. And another spear. That's what you get for not learning to dodge. Go to school. Go be a family man. You too. So I managed to block away their push quite easily, I must say. 3 spears and they all connected to the weakest of the team. Only Nunu, who has a Wit's End, and Lee Sin have magic resistance. They're the only ones. Well, perhaps they were getting a bit magic resistance, though it would be too early in the game. Lee Sin actually going full magic resistance there. I really should have gone for an early Sheen Void Staff, but it matters little to nothing. Because they're not the damage dealers. If you go... Still, already said that. If you go early armor or magic resistance, then you won't be able to do as much damage. At the early game, you go for damage. Like when you play Riven, for example, you go damage at the early game. A nice spear there. managed to hit her even though she knocked me back, which actually increased the damage. So if you're a Vayne, don't push back a Nidalee when she throws her spear. Don't. Nice damage there by Lulu. She's going actually for caster build instead of support. Though she did it while being a support, so good job for that. Kudos. Weird little thing there. Nice black shield though, which will probably save Corki. Also his jump of course saved him. So yeah, if you're a spear Nidalee, you really need blue. Because I'm out of mana. So we're getting pushed back. Nicely done there, Shaco, taking the Q of Lee Sin for me. Not too sure if it could have hit me at that range, but hey, you never know. So yeah, our two middle towers will be going down. Nothing we can do about it. We have 18 kills and I have like almost half of those. So without me, it's pretty hard. And we also don't have any tanks. I'm actually the tankiest one, and that's because, ooh, I'm gonna save you, Shaco, and then take the kill for myself, of course. So now we can counter push. Wee! Nice flash there by Lulu, else she would have been dead. However, I see 2 low levels. She managed to dodge though, and I was silly enough to run back to the poison, which will slow me tremendously. Though there's still second chances in life. Isn't there, Lulu? Ah! You got killed again, Mama Spear? Ah! What a pity. Ooh, dragon is up. Fine, spear from the bush. Oh, hello, dragon. That's why I love skill shots. You can shoot wherever you please. Just like Mundo. He can cleaver wherever he pleases. Movement speed, Nidalee is cool. If you haven't noticed, she's my favorite character, I drool. As long as it rhymes. I really always have trouble with the word rhyme to rhyme with. I know it rhymes with words, don't get me wrong. Now the Spear of the Gods on the blue buff. Well, it's too close, so it won't have done that much damage. But enough. I have Lich Bane, so my auto attacks really do a lot of pounding as well. Ooh, Lulu getting caught, however she has the speed buff and the slow, so actually it's like a Janna as well. She has a shield. Ooh, I had a Lich Bane. Baha. So yeah, I'm still kill stealing quite a bit. Well, you say kill steal, I say kill secured. Because Nunu had movement speed and Morgana missed her shackle, so I had to do it. I had to. For the team. I had to do it for the team. How's my farm actually? 30 minutes mark, so if I would be pro, I would have around 230 minion kills. Yeah. Yeah, I'm far off. Though, I don't really mind. My champion kills will make up for it. Should have been 18 for a while now. But hey, doesn't matter, being cool. Morgana going for her blue. Though I think Lulu might steal it, knowing Lulu. Who knows? Lulu asking for Morgana to get Will of the Ancients because you can stack 2. I'm not too sure whether or not you can stack 3. If you can stack 3, then you get 75 magic spell vamp. Oh, missing by a hair. Should go for it now, but I don't know where Lee Sin is. So I'll just jump over here and fail. Lately, my jumps have been failing a lot this game. Ooh, Cassio getting caught. Should have gone for her instead of trying to hit a Vayne. Though Vayne was stupid enough to chase the Nidalee instead of the rest of my team. And this is what I like to do. This is my way of carrying the team. Come and get me! Ooh, man, I should have just thrown a spear at her. Ah, I didn't realize he walked on my trap. I was too concerned about staying alive. Ha, 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 staying alive. So yeah, I'm gonna recall and then notice, ooh, red is up. Hi, Lee Sin. Hehe, come and get me. This is all wasting their time. I'm enjoying myself. Juke. Ooh, getting caught by the Cassio though. However, nice baiting there by the Nidalee. Surely that Nunu will die, or at least the Cassiopeia. Oh, that was a weird spear of me. I noticed that Lee Sin went here, so I'm gonna check it out just to be sure. Hello, Lee Sin. Am I able to hit him? Yes, I am, and I didn't notice that I was ultimated. Oh no, it wasn't ultimated. I got a speed buff. Bam! Yeah, I really love that. And Lee Sin flashing away. However, I flash Q him, which is also awesome to do. Missing my spear, which would upset me so much. I was so upset that I thought, hey, I might as well go for a spear on that chick over there. Blind spear, no jutsu. Hiya! Ah, yeah! Really love doing those blind spears. Well, it wasn't that blind. I put a trap down which gives vision to the area when you place it, so I knew where she was going. And then I speared her. Speared her to death. There, poor Lulu. Let's check her items because she was very squishy. She's actually going for the same build as our Lulu, who isn't really that good of an example because he's going pure caster. He took some minion kills from Corki, of course. Actually, he is doing better on minion kills than Corki. Well, he was upset because in the beginning of the game he said Corki was missing all of his minion kills, which is really hard to do for a Corki, so bravo to that. Good job, Corki. Nice dodging the stream, of course. Well, I'll agree. At Baron there are a lot of poison clouds coming from underneath you, like over here. Pew! But it's obvious, you could dodge it easily. I'm back to the farm. Am I at the 200 minion mark? No, so I really, the last 10, no, it was 5 minutes, I didn't really do that much extra. Well, I didn't really mind minion killing. However, I did got some champion kills, so it's fine. If you would make the sum, then it would be... So it's around 15 minion kills per champion kill. However, of course, diminishing returns. The more champions I kill, the less they are worth. Well, not for me, but if they get a death streak, then they're worth less. And let's see, are there any guys on a death streak? Lee Sin isn't doing that good. Well, he's too defensive. Lulu is worth nothing to me anymore, so I can spear her all day. Nunu is worth jack. The only one who's worth something is Cassiopeia and Vayne, and I've never managed to kill those. Well, I've managed to kill Cassio, of course, and Vayne. But still, you know what I mean. They're playing good. They're the best players of the enemy team, I'll be honest. Nunu actually not doing that bad, however he got counter jungled so hard at blue. Morgana casting her ultimate as a little beaver kind of thing, or it was a squirrel. Probably was a squirrel. So yeah, I'm going for the chasey game. Though, you always have to keep in mind, if you chase a Cassiopeia, she's going to do her ultimate. I managed to heal the Corki though, so he should be fine. And of course, for Cassiopeias, if you're gonna turn around for Nidalees, know that if they know, they'll run back and then throw a spear in your face while you cast it. There! I realized blue spawned, however, Lulu did not realize that my blue was going off pretty damn soon, so she's going for it. And I did not get it. And now my blue is gone and he's like, oh, sorry bro. Well, it's okay. I'll recall when I'm Nicely dodged there. If she didn't tumble, it would have been a hit. No, it wouldn't have been. Yes, it would have! Stop judging me! No, it wouldn't have been. Would have been a near miss, let's call it that. Then everyone's happy. Spear of the Gods! Nice dodging there, retard, running away from the spear in a vertical direction. Hooah! Spear of the Gods! If you get thrown by any skill shot, walk to the left or the right. In a while, people will notice that people always dodge, almost always dodge to the same side. So if you're throwing skill shots, look at which side he always is dodging. Mostly, I'm someone who always dodges to the right because I'm awesome like that. Sometimes you have people who always dodge to the left. I don't know why, but they exist. Lee Sin trying to show some aggression on me. I heal myself full and then throw a Spear of the God? No, because I just went into kitty form and there's a cooldown apparently. Vayne getting saved by a minion there. Morgana has to flash out because... And now again, cooldown because I went kitty form, else I could have thrown a spear. But hey, if there wasn't a cooldown every time you went in and out of cougar form, you would be too OP, Nidalee. Too OP indeed. Vayne just returned from her blue pilling in the base, and that's a GG. Not really sure. I think they still had better endgame characters, so you could still keep going for it. And I was having fun, people. Don't surrender when I'm having fun. Well, I understand. It's okay. So there you have it, people. This was my AP Nidalee gameplay footage. Maybe I will do an AD next when I think I have gameplay footage of a Nidalee. Well, especially on LOL Recorder. I don't have it frapsed or anything because, you know, fraps chucks up a lot of gigabytes. And I only have a terabyte I only have a terabyte on my PC, so there. So I hope you find this good. Maybe you learned something about it. Feel free to say it in the comments below, or by clicking the like button, or by favoriting, of course. And yeah, that will be all. See you next time, guys. Cha-cha!